In this video, I'm going to be talking about energy and energy work because I want my tribe to stay protected and spiritually well respected. So the way that energy works is that when you have a high vibration, nothing can touch you. Nobody can touch you. Not the narcissists, not the energy vampires, and it's so important to maintain a high vibration for this reason, because you'll be surprised how energy travels. Energy travels throughout time, space, and matter, so it can change form. So basically, if there is an individual that has their eye on you really closely and does not want you to succeed in any way, then they will attempt to stop you from fulfilling your destiny. And keep in mind that nobody can stop you except yourself. So the way that energy works, if somebody is trying to stop you, is that the best way they can do so, actually the only way they can do so, is to get you to turn on yourself, to get you to stop yourself from fulfilling your own destiny. And so this is possible. It actually does happen, and the way to stay protected is to know yourself really well and to maintain a high vibration and to keep doing what you are doing that you know is energetically working. So if you have a mission, if you have a vision for the way that you want your business to run, for the way that you want to heal the world, for the way you want to impact the world, you have to keep doing that, okay? And there are going to be people that try to come in and maybe destiny swap with you, and these are the narcissists and the energy vampires and literally like the bottom feeders of the world. They don't follow God because they don't have an identity of their own. And this happened to me. I'm making this video as a part of my testimony and a part of my personal story. This happened to me, and this individual actually has a YouTube channel too. And so what they did is they tried to stop me from fulfilling my destiny, stop me from using my voice, from speaking my truth, from singing, and they essentially literally wanted my energy. And I didn't realize what was happening. I didn't realize that they were trying to emulate me or my energy. And I don't look at anyone else's social media. But after the last time they came back into my life and then blocked me again for like the 1000th time, I was like, what's going on with them? So I went and looked at their YouTube channel, and literally this person has been trying to copy every single thing that I do. Like, I'll wear my hair a certain way, they'll wear their hair a certain way. I'll get a new iPhone, they'll get a new iPhone. I'll use a whiteboard in my videos, like they'll use a whiteboard. Like, it's just weird, And so that's when it kind of clicked to me that, oh, this person is really like trying to emulate my energy and they want to be me. And like, usually like this thing, it's like laughable to me. Like, usually this stuff is like laughable to me. So I don't really mind, but this person has had like a history of trying to disturb me and my energy. Like, it's just something that they've done ever since they came across my path, and it's because of them that I am so successful and my business grew so much and my energy expanded. Because what you have to do with these narcissists and energy vampires is you have to switch the game. You have to switch up on them and literally play their game against them. And the way you do this is by doing absolutely nothing towards them, but instead leveling up your vibration. It is a calling from God to see if you will pass a test and raise your vibration and ascend on your spiritual path. That's why God sends you people like this that like test your current level. You know what I mean? So yeah, I like noticed that this person was like emulating me, copying me and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, that's fine. I don't mind, really. Like, a part of me does wish people copy me. Like, a part of me does wish people copy me, because there was a period of time in which I was not able to be on social media, and I feel like I'm serving the world when people copy me, so I feel good in my heart, and yeah, I feel like, I'm doing something good for people, so I don't mind. But with this specific person, it was just really like specific, like it was very detailed. Like, they would study me and then try to like emulate me. And so I realized what was going on, and I was like, oh, I would sing a song and like they tried to sing too, and like all that stuff, and I was like, that's kind of weird. And so I just want to let you know that if this is happening, you have to raise your vibe, because that is literally what God is calling you to do. So yeah, basically individuals who are vampiric, they sit in the lower chakras, they don't sit in the higher chakras, and typically they'll try to keep you in a cycle of being hurt so that they can like siphon off that energy. So while you are, you know, kind of like wondering why they left or trying to figure them out, like they're literally siphoning that energy from you and keeping you stuck in mental cycles of like confusion. Like that's their energy, that's their juice, you know? So it took me a while to realize what was going on, but then I realized that this keeps happening and I keep feeling bad every single time this person comes into my life. Another sign is that you'll feel really like maybe sick, which happened with me, or like energetically drained, tired, right? Like that's how you know your energy is being stolen and siphoned. And what these destiny swappers will try to do is they will try to like basically give you their negative karma, which is why you feel so bad any single time somebody comes in like that and wants to like leech off your good energy. So they try to literally swap karma with you so that they get your good energy and good karma and you get their like void. You know what I mean? Like people like that don't have any like identity, so they have a void inside of them. Like they have not healed themselves. Even if they have tried to do self-work and stuff, like clearly it's just not working. You know, so they'll try to outsource their energy from other people. And so, you know, I do believe people can change, and I hope that for their sake they do, because it must be so terrible to like not love who you are and to like always compare yourself to somebody who looks like they have it better than you. Like maybe people have it better than you because you know, have some bad karma you need to work through because you cause cycles of pain towards others, you know? And they were in my life for a brief period of time, and, you know, basically what narcissists try to do is like they try to make themselves the victim all the time. So they would tell me like, yeah, people always like ask me for money, like people always like turn on me, it's happened so many times and I can't figure out why. And so, do you understand that they're projecting? Like, they're trying to make themselves the victim so that you're always there for them and they have an energy source constantly to, like, leech off of. You know what I mean? So, it wasn't until they came back into my life again, literally just, like, a few weeks ago, that I realized, like, oh, this is what has been going on. Perfect. Let me go ahead and, like, learn from this situation, you know what I mean? Because that is why these things happen, for us to learn from them and for us to speak our truth on them and to even help other people with new information that we learn, you know? Like, I didn't know anything about any of this stuff before this happened. I didn't know about narcissism like this. I didn't know about destiny swapping, energy vampirism. Like, I didn't know about any of that stuff. And then this person literally taught me, like, all of that, you know, because of who they were. And it sucks, you know, because at one point I really thought that this person could be, we could be friends, and that's the thing, they'll try to prey on your heart. Like, these individuals, these narcissists, they go for people who are empathic. They'll typically go for people who are empathic. They'll typically go for people who have a good heart and who will have a high EQ, so like a high emotional intelligence quotient, because then they have this individual who's constantly feeding them attention and feeding them their thoughts, feeding them their energy. And so they get to leech off that energy and use it for their own gain. And it may be conscious, it may be subconscious, but you know, regardless, it is what it is, and it does happen all the time. And so I don't want bad things to happen to good people, especially individuals who are part of my tribe watching me on this channel, who are part of my collective. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and I want you guys to be aware of how energy works and like why things are happening the way they're happening, so that you're conscious of what's going on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did, let me know down below. Leave me a comment if you had a similar experience as myself. I would love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, like I said, and subscribe to this channel for more helpful and really very much so important videos like this. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.